I came across this video on TikTok, and this guy was wondering why Nigerians in Cape Town are so wealthy. And it's catch my attention. So listen up to him and let's see what people saying.
Guys, I don't know what it is, bro, but there's so many Nigerian O's in South Africa, in Cape Town, with so much money, bro. Like, I'm actually, like, genuine talk. I'm like, what the frick? Like, every single, like, car recently that I've been driving past, I've driven past a Ferrari, I drove past a freaking huge, lots of G-Wagons. And I was like, what the frick is going on here? Like, these O's are balling. They're living their freaking best life. Like, what do these O's do, bro? Like, what do these O's do? Are they in real estate? Are they in finance? What do they do, bro? Guys, I don't know what it is, bro.
I mean, so when I watched this, and I was like, I used to ask myself that question, right? Because you're just gonna see like someone is coming from Nigeria, and then after like a year or 2 years in South Africa, you see they're driving the biggest car, like new cars, like Mercedes, G wagon, and stuff like that. And then you started to realize that what do these people do exactly? This used to be my questions also. You know what I'm saying? But surprisingly, they do something that you and I we don't do. I don't know what they do, but they do a lot of things, right? So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Please make sure to stay and watch the video. But here's what in the comment people are saying. This is Matt Hewarvel, something like that. He's questioning how are Nigerian people in Cape Town so wealthy? Okay, so this is Soft Guy 01 says the Nigerian you see in Cape Town are average Nigerians. If you want to see true wealthy Nigerians, come to Ikoyi and Banana Islands. That way you see extremely wealthy Nigerians. I always tell people that the people that we see in South Africa, like when you see Nigerians in South Africa, they are wealthy, but the wealthy people from Nigeria live in Nigeria. You have to know that Aliko Dangote live in Nigeria, and the other people, billionaires, live in Nigeria. And you also have to know that Nigeria is the number one country in Africa with at least 6 billionaires. Like they're like 4 to 6 billionaires, right? South Africa has like 7 billionaires, but only one of them is black. And I've talked about this on my Facebook. People came to me, blah blah blah, and story like that. No, South Africa, it's only 1 billionaire, and it's Patrice Motsepe. Patrice Motsepe. People have been talking that Ramaphosa is a billionaire, but we've never seen him gotten that status yet. He can be a billionaire, but he's not yet approved by proclaimed by Forbes. So we only know Patrice Motsepe, Nicky Oppenheimer, Kus Becker, and blah 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 and stuff like that. There is like 3 billionaires in the Western Cape, one in Cape Town, they're by Rupert, and the two of them they are in Garden Route. So yeah, the biggest ones are in Nigeria is like black people, sub-Saharan Africans, and stuff like that. That's crazy. Damn, what do they do for work? So the Nigerians in Cape Town don't even have nearly as much money as the Nigerian back at home. We love to see it. All right, there are Nigerian parents. So I once asked this guy where I was working before, "What do you do for a living?" Because I saw him with a biggest sporty uh car, and he told me like, I'm eating my father's money. I'm eating my father's money. And I was like, how could you eat your father's money? Like, what do you do exactly? Oh, my father sent me money. I'm like, at your age, your father keep on sending you money every day, and you're driving some biggest cars in Cape Town and stuff. He was like, yes. I didn't trust him. All right. They run pharmaceutical, IT, and logistic companies. This is you user base, something like that, right? And then he's got the 5,320 likes and 178 replies. You know, I work in Seapoint, and every single day I see rich white people with expensive cars just sitting at restaurant, drinking coffee, eating out of breakfast to dinner. Some regulars that I ask myself, when do they go to work? And if they don't, how do they afford all these things? Let's start from there. So this is what's the controversy start. There is so many things we don't question about white people, but when white people they see a black man is successful, they are questioning a lot of question. And this is to tell you that white people don't like when black people become successful, right? So many people been questioning, like a lot of people. I remember a place where I was working, like right before COVID, they came a lady from Limpopo, parking the car on the wrong parking in Cape Town CBD in Long Street, where I used to work before. And my white boss had the audacity of saying, like, how come that lady she's driving a biggest car? This got to be the scammers that looting the South African government. Because just that plaque, that car has a plate number from Limpopo. You know what I'm saying? And she's black. The boss was already assuming she works for ANC and she's among the corrupt people in the country. And I'm like, that felt as a black man, that felt so bad for me. Like I felt like some people don't want black people to succeed. And I'm like, why would you say that in my heart? Like, why would you say that? The lady didn't know if the parking was owned by a private personality and stuff like that. And she was just fighting to park. The car was like G Wagon, very expensive car. And it was like almost like the newer one, the latest version of it. And the boss was like, these are the people that eating the government money. And I'm like, how did you assume she even work for government? She can be a business person. I mean, there is a lot of things to do. You know what I'm saying? And blah blah blah. So let's get back to Nigerians. Business, illegal and legal. I've dated a few Cape Town. They are very hardworking and not sitting with information. So ask them how to make money, and they will give you 5 business plans on the spot. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people hate Nigerians, but for me, I know they do bad things. They do everything that it takes to succeed. This is all I know. An average Nigerian is way ambitious, 10 times than an average South African. Like this is coming from me. We can talking about any single plans. We have best Nigerian doctors. We have best Nigerian soccer players. We have best people like LeBron James, Serena Williams, and stuff like that. They are originally Nigerians. If you don't know, you need to know. People like Idris Elba and stuff like that. You know, I mean, musicians, it can be debatable, but right now, look at Afrobeats. Like, who's controlling Afrobeats? Who's controlling the music industry? I know I'm not gonna say comparison. I'm not going to compare, but the entertainment is kind of like on another level. Beside for movie industry, like which is I always top. South Africa is like always number one, but Nigerians they are just like so ambitious, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. They do everything, whether it's legal or illegal. They do every single thing to succeed. And by doing so, that's where you come to find people like Yahoo Boys, the scammers. The best scammers in the world are Indians, Russians, Nigerian, Pakistani, Bangladesh. I mean, everybody knows that. When it's come to IT, I mean, like Nigerians have the best content creators in Africa. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I always want to go to Nigeria, like go meet the content creators. All right, I always watch. I'm not saying like I'm inspired by them, but I like the creativity and I like the hard work. You know what I'm saying? The hard work. Before you scam someone, you need to know something that you're gonna do. Yeah. You can't just be like, I'm gonna scam somebody. And the funny thing is, like, I literally met somebody who's not Nigerian, and he told me like his dream is to become a biggest scammer in the world. And I was like, I started to analyze that question, and I'm like, somebody just want to be a biggest scammer in the world, like scamming people, like eating, like stealing from rich people and stuff like that, right? So Nigerian, they do a lot of things. They sell him. I have my man Bobby. Shout out to Bobby, man. If you're watching this, I asked him what do you do. He doesn't do anything, but he told me he sell information on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, WeChat, and Snapchat. I'm like, how do you sell that information? He was like, that's what I do. All right. And the nigga doesn't even work during the nights. That's where they work. All right. I've seen a lot of witnesses. People are talking about Yahoo boys. They do scam people. This is like a real story. They do scam people. And some of them, they even do rituals just so they can become successful, which is kind of scary. And not you and I are going to try to be on that level, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we don't mention what white people do. The biggest mafias in Cape Town are white people from Eastern Europe. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Europeans, Russian, Ukrainians, Serbians, Lithuania, Estonians, all those countries, like when they come down here to Cape Town, they are the biggest mafias ever. Remember that the mafia started there in Greece, Italy, and stuff like that, right? They are the one that brought all those human trafficking, kidnapping, and stuff like that. But and then they put the small distro like black people like to distributing. If you don't know about the distro and stuff like that, and then black people become the small image of distributing cocaine and dopamine and some stuff in the street, and they see like, I mean, like Nigerians selling drugs. It's not them that's selling drugs. They have the big fish. Because if it was them that were selling drugs every day, and you're never gonna catch the rich one because you can't see them. They are invisible. You know what I'm saying? This is why I always telling you like you following the wrong person because the right person they are there on top. Some people I just had a comment and say like they must be documented and stuff like that. Bro, rich people are documented, right? They are documented. You can trace them, they are traceable. And you can't do anything against them because they will win the courts. They have money. They will buy the biggest and best lawyers in the world. Look at Didi, what he did. Like, you know, it's always happening like that. So to answer your question, what did Nigerian do? Nigerians, they do a lot of things. A lot of things. I see working Long Street CBD Cape Town, and all these biggest nightclubs, the VIP nightclubs in Cape Town are owned by foreign nationals. And I'm telling you, Nigerians are the most bossy people that comes there and spend about 100,000 rand a night. Man, it's kind of crazy. Like it's kinda, like white people don't have that kind of money to spend like that. Like 100,000 rand a night? No way. They don't have it. They don't have Nigerian do spend it, bro. Like you're gonna see a table's like a 200K, bro. Have you ever heard about saints like um New Year's Eve and stuff like that? People spend over millions, and you wonder like, where do they get this money? That money, where do you find that money? Oh, please give us a comment below. Where do you find that money? Because we want to know. Adena, we want to know where do you find that money? Please, please, oh, I beg, oh, I beg. Shout out to my G man. I have a lot of friends from Nigeria. I have respect for my brothers. I have a lot of very good friends, good hardworking guys. I know, man, we're trying to make it and we're gonna make it one day, and we're gonna be talking about this. And I respect your hustle so much. So it doesn't come for free. Allah is watching, God is watching, and God is blessing, and God is blessing all of us, man. So if you want to know where Nigerians get their money, it's come from God, and some other money come from hustle, and some other money come from rituals, some other money come from scams, and a lot of that. That's it, man. I hope I answered your question. So you can let me know in the comment below. What do you think? And we gonna continue next time. So please hit the button, subscribe, activate the bell notification, and please like the video. Let's drop the comment. If you have other way of knowing where to get the money from, tell us in the comment below. Peace and love.